Hello, a very good evening, our viewers of NILEcast News, and this is already the NILEcast News Bulletin time. My name is Mercy Draru, and today is day 22nd of March 2025, and we already set for the news, as I said earlier. My name is Mercy Draru, the anchor for tonight, and without wasting any time, let's first take a look on the headlines making up the big stories for tonight.
Coming up in the news tonight, hosts and refugees benefits out of child-sensitive social protection project. Pakwach women urged to be submissive to their spouses. And parents and learners blamed for poor attitude towards education. More of these details will come in the NILEcast live at 7 p.m.
Welcome back from the headlines, and moving straight to our stories for tonight. We are beginning it in Arua City, where a number of host communities and refugees have benefited of child-sensitive social protection project, especially vulnerable groups of people, through a number of activities such as live skilling of teenage mothers and their youths and other youths, extending medical and educational support with support from World Food Programme, UNICEF and other implementing partners, with funding from the government of Sweden. Benson Oraku Pastore has more of the details.
A number of host communities and refugees have benefited out of child-sensitive social protection project, especially vulnerable groups of people, through a number of activities such as life skilling of teenage mothers and other youths, extended medical and education support, and many more, with support from World Food Programme, UNICEF, and other implementing partners, and being funded by the government of Sweden. This was witnessed during an evaluation meeting in Arua district on 19th of March 2025 with different stakeholders both within and abroad, in which different beneficiaries have given their testimonies. Jacob Granit, Director General of Swedish Sewerage, thanked the government of Uganda and other implementing partners for making the project successfully.
And Sweden has to date contributed with $50 million to the program, which makes this our largest program in Uganda since 2019. And I want to thank, of course, the government of Uganda and all the stakeholders that have been part of the implementation. And then a special thanks to the Office of the Prime Minister, OPM, WFP, and UNICEF that have been the lead of this program implementation.
Leonard Zulu, Resident Coordinator for United Nations in Uganda, recommends the government for the privilege given to them to carry out their activities.
It's a very powerful project that has been going on for the last 5 years. I commend the governor for allowing us to work in the region with the beneficiaries in a very collaborative way. It's a success story for the people of Uganda, for the refugees, for the government of Uganda, enabled by the people and government of Sweden, who have provided the financial resources to make sure that it takes off.
Meanwhile, Sirdon Usenga, Head of Office United Nations World Food Programme Arua branch, brings back the sanity for the communities, saying other donor countries shall still come on board to continue cater for their concerns.
The program was designed in a way that we come to an end by after 5 years of implementation, which is today. But does it mean that there will be no social protection anymore? We will be, of course, be supported again by different donor countries. This phase of social child-sensitive social protection program was funded by the government of Sweden, and representatives from that government have been here since yesterday, and they have been able to witness what happened. They have been able to talk to beneficiaries directly, and also to see by their own eyes how it has been and what are the challenges and what should be next. So we cannot commit here anything, but what I can say here is that the negotiations and discussions are going on to see if there is any other support that can be made available. But this one is something in the pipeline, but not yet the time to say that it is yes ready, because we are still working on it.
Whereas Okon's Alfred, Arua District Chairman, recommends by saying the project has tackled some areas which local government could not do.
It is necessary because it has produced very, very good results on the ground that we were unable to do ourselves. This project was also necessary because as government we desired to do a lot, but our resource envelope was very, very limited. And this project did for us what is called off-pocket financing. And we were able to deliver a lot more than what our resource envelope could allow.
Sunday Christine, local mothers representative from Madiokolo, says the project has indeed transformed their lives.
So right now, as I talk right now, we have really put the devil down. We can stand on our own and we can decide on the issues concerning our money matters at home. This program is so very, very, very important. It has even made us to lead a very good life. We have never remained the same. If you go to the community, issues concerning domestic violence have reduced.
Child Sensitive Social Protection Project has been 5 years initiative that started in 2020 and climaxed in 2025, and the evaluation engagement is to verify how the performance has been in the last 5 years. Oraku Benson Pastore, reporting for West Nile Television NILE-cast.
Welcome back from that story, and going straight to Pakwach district. The district yesterday actually celebrated its belated International Women's Day, and during the celebrations, Honorable Avur Jane Pachutho, the Pakwach district woman member of parliament, challenged women in the district to be submissive to their spouses despite doing businesses to sustain their families. Alfred Jawok reports.
Avur Jane Pachutho, Pakwach district woman member of parliament, has challenged women in the district to be submissive to their spouses despite doing businesses to sustain their families. The legislator made the appeal on 21st March 2025 during the belated Women's Day celebration for Pakwach district held in Alwe sub-county. Avur noted that many women who are educated tend to underrate their spouses, which is against the will of God.
I salute you, and especially the women and girls of Uganda, on this occasion as we celebrate the belated International Women's Day 2025. And also appreciate the commitment and efforts of the NRM government in advancing gender equality and women's empowerment through various interventions and programs. It is evident that to all of us here, that significant social, political, and economic progress has been made for all women and girls, which deserve recognition and celebration.
Sarah Bakit, one of the women leaders in Pakwach district who attended the celebration, equally said that women are pillars of the family and urged them to live an exemplary life for other women in rural areas.
About women equality, okay, being equal with men, that's what we are meaning, equality. Because if we want to be equal with men, we have to do the same thing with men. And right now, as I talk, some of us are already equal with men because we are doing exactly what men are doing. So we want also to empower other women to be the same. You should not sit there that you're a woman. You cannot do this and that. When you have all the ability like a man to do everything. So I think from today onwards, or from now onwards, we are going to empower women who are still down there, because my focus on the woman who is in that village, who does not know her rights, that what am I supposed to do to move forward. But ISR Bakit, I think that we should move and tell all women to know their rights, to know that they cannot sit at home and do nothing. Because we know women are strong. They are the corners of foundation of family. If you empower a woman, you empower the whole nation. So my focus is on a woman who is still there in the village, who does not have anything, who does not have any income. We want to empower them both financially, socially, economically, and we encourage them to come up in leadership positions so that they can stand up for their rights.
Christina Kumu, Chairperson Women League, Pakwach District, urged the women leaders to foster development and encourage other women to work hard in their lives.
Supporting women through various interventions and programs. This includes OWEP, Uganda Women Entrepreneurship Program, PBL, EMIOGA, GROW, YLP, among others. This is in line with the theme of today, Accelerate Action for Gender Equality. Women are using this opportunity to better their condition. Your Excellency, allow me raise to you the challenges being faced by women. Rationalization of the budget at the Ministry of Gender, Labor and Social Development. That led to merger of Women Council, Youth Council, Disability Council, and Elderly Council.
It should be noted that the celebration was attended by political leaders, women leaders from different sub-counties, town councils to celebrate their day. Alfred Jawok, Camilla Stansha, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
Welcome back from that story, and indeed the backbone of everything in our homes, in our villages, in our sub-counties, even in our districts starts from families. Once we have a very good background, and then everything will flow. And that is it for us in Pakwach and the women in Pakwach district. So let us take that and we work upon it. And moving to Moyo district, in a bid to improve performance in Aluru sub-county, that is Moyo district, following the poor performance of learners in the last year's primary living examinations, the office of the local council 3 yesterday, 21st March 2025, called for stakeholders engagement meeting to strategize and forge a holistic approach so as to improve the performance of learners across the sub-county. Okumu Anthony Dominic has more of the details.
The stakeholder engagement meeting targeted the school management committee members, the parents and teachers association members, head teachers in all the 6 primary schools within the sub-county, and the Aluru Community Development Forum members. Oduti Francis Ulogo, the chairman local council 3 Aluru sub-county, advised the head teachers to take keen interest in monitoring the performance of the teachers and blamed parents for paying less attention to the educational well-being of their children, which he said affects the performance of the learners.
My advice to the head teachers, they should play their roles in the monitoring and the supervision of the teachers, because many times we realize even the teachers, they have so many activities in their schools. They are called in the district to come for another meeting, their personal activities. So other teachers really, they have little time to monitor the teachers, and we realize in that way the other teachers who did not also finish their syllabus. We realized parents are playing less role in supporting their children to upgrade their education level, because we realize even the dropout of the pupils in my sub-county is so high. We realize even these pupils drop out at the middle level, at the middle classes like P3, P4, P5, which is not okay.
Dramui Betty, the school management committee chairperson of Etele Primary School, emphasized the need for mindset change among the parents so that they engage their children on education, adding that plans are underway to engage the parents, learners and the teachers through sensitization so as to improve performance.
Generally, the performance was our parents should change their attitude so that they are able to talk to their children, because when we give percentage, at least 75% should be advice or contribution to the parents. We shall go down to our parents, they talk to their children, they should stop them doing bad things like moving for discos at night, not sleeping in the homes. And they should watch them out, see these children at least do studies in the evenings. And this one we are not going to do as separately. We, the schools in Aluru sub-county, we are going to have joint hands. The SMCs of another school will also go to visit the other school so that we shall have uniformity in bringing up our sub-county in the map.
Ariku Richard, the chairperson Parents and Teachers Association Urukumba Primary School, feels there is need for the schools to employ early grading system with firm foundation in the lower primary section so as to deliver better pupils who can produce better results in the upper primary.
To focus on the early grading. That is, we focus so much on primary 1, 2, 3, and 4 so that we get a strong foundation. A good foundation that can make children proceed to other levels. When you don't have a good foundation, then P5, P6, P7 will become a problem. We have realized we receive at P7 level the same quality of children who don't know how to read and write. Therefore, with the strategy we have recommended for Aluru is now we focus on the foundation school. We get training for the teachers who will handle P1 up to P3. In the next 4 years, we shall be getting first grade in our schools.
Baria Agnes, the head teacher at Etele Primary School, blames parents and learners for having negative attitude towards education, saying many parents have failed to offer the necessary support for their children to study, something which results into poor performance of the learners.
Most of our learners, they have poor attitude towards education. They seem to be forced to come to learn, so it wasn't their interest. And so because of that, you find that it leads to too much absenteeism. And with a class like a candidate class, it's not good for a child to absent himself outside so much. Definitely it will affect. And the other thing is failure to meet what is required for them to make their education move well. That is concerning some small payments to enable them learn well. So that one is also a challenge to most of our learners. Sometimes when they are sent, they are not supported by their parents. As a result, when a child is sent, can go for good.
In the recently released primary living examination results, none of the 6 primary schools in Aluru sub-county produced first grade out of close to 1,000 learners who sat for the primary living examinations last year, something which has raised concern among the public. Dominic Anthony Okumu, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
Welcome back from that story, and looking at still ball games in Arua district, Nile High Odea Senior Secondary School and Vura Senior Secondary School have been crowned champions of Arua district secondary ball games 2025 that ended on Friday 21st March 2025 at Ochoko Primary School playgrounds. Nile High Odea aged St. Augustine Kuluva 2-1 in boys football finals, where Vura Secondary School aged Bondo Army Secondary School 1-0 in ladies sector. And meanwhile, Logri Girls Senior Secondary School beat Osindi SS to win a third playoff of Osindi Secondary School to defeat Vura Senior Secondary School in boys sector to win a third playoffs. Oraku Benson Pastori reports.
Nile High Odea Senior Secondary School and Vura Senior Secondary School have been crowned as the champions of Arua District Secondary Ball Games that climaxed on Friday, 21st of March 2025 at Ochoko Primary School playing grounds. Nile High Odea edged St. Augustine Kuluva by 2-1 in boys football final, whereas Vura Senior Secondary School edged Bondo Army by 1-0 in ladies sector. More so, Logreses beat Osindi SS to win third playoffs position, and Osindi Senior Secondary School defeated Vura SS in boys sector also to win third playoffs. The final day that attracted several stakeholders was designed with awarding of best performing schools with their ball each, certificates and trophies. The team leaders of the best performing schools have expressed their gratitude after their excellence that has paved the way for them in the forthcoming regional tournament.
By name, I am called Omar Bashir, the captain of NILE Odia, and I want to appreciate all of the students here and other colleagues who gathered for the tournament. I'm very, very glad for the opportunity that we have got this year. Last year we went for finals, but we did not take that trophy, and this year God help us to take it. I want to appreciate to my boys of NILE Odia and the other members who are right here watching us. I really appreciate my boys.
Okay, my name is Dadaron, the coach of Fulton Girls. How the games have been going on, I witnessed some few challenges with my team. One, we had the challenge with finishing. It greatly affected us, but in the qualification for regionals, I've tried to solve it. That's why that we managed to score 3 goals.
My name is called Atando Patrick, and I am the team captain of St. Augustine Secondary School. So, since it is our first time to reach the finals, I would like to. I'm actually very happy for what we have done.
Meanwhile, different stakeholders have shared their views and concerns after the tournament.
Moral boosters, I want to thank you. Very, very high level of discipline, and we are happy. Teachers who controlled you, I want to credit them for good work they did.
Each and every time after finishing, where the mistakes are there, all the teachers or the game teachers, they come together, agree. The areas where they have not measured well, they always apologize to each other. That's why I think in Arua we are not having any tension. But also I want to appreciate our financiers, the ASHU, the head teachers and different stakeholders. They were able to support us from day one. That's why it's fine. Financial and other aspects, we are able to do our games up to last day today. That's why we're seeing that we even awarded teams that have participated so that they can go back to the drawing board and prepare for the under-16 come next term. Plus, we don't even take our games very far. We don't even take them to the very close security, but we just play them where we feel the environment is conducive. Why? Because the community members, they don't entertain any nonsense of making them to miss the games. Now, since they have ever been there in the regionals, this is not our first time. Since we came to Arua district, I think boys are going to make the second. Actually, they are going to make the third, going to the district, rather regional. The first year was when we were in Ajumani, then we came to Koboko, and this year I think we are going to Maracha. But generally, we're always ready for everything. For us, we don't fear anything, whether what or what, for us, we tackle.
If you see the talents that have been displayed, both in the technical display and tactical play in the field of game, you will know that Arua district is really developing sports, and I encourage us to continue with that. Much as in the girls team, we still have some gaps. Of course, it comes with the time, and this call upon our counterparts from the primary section. I think this skill identification needed, the talents, especially in the field of football, needed to be developed right from primary.
I saw talents, I saw skills, I saw everything here. Please, even when we are looking for the winner, I want to say as district chairman, both of you won. You all won with your skills exhibited here. And when you go there, go as a team. You are one, we are one, and we are going to win. Please, I want to see that we must show unity, we must go show cohesion as people of Arua district, and we go there.
Therefore, Arua district shall send 6 teams for the regional tournament, and these are NILE Odia, St. Augustine, Osindi Senior Secondary School, Vura Senior Secondary School, Logri SS, and the last Bondo Army Senior Secondary School. And the district has managed to maintain 100% discipline right from day one. Oraku Benson Pastore, Reporting for West Nile Television, Alka Sports.
And with that story, we have come to the end of our NARCAST news bulletin for this evening. I want to congratulate NILE High Odia and also Vuria Senior Secondary School for getting the championship. That is in the secondary school ball games in Arua district. Bravo to the two schools. And as I said, my name is Mercy Draru, the anchor for this evening. And it's weekend, so let's take care, let's happen with care. And as we say, enjoy the weekend. I want to wish you a very blessed evening. Thank you. Have a good night.